You're tuning live 1.7 WBZ. Y'all said I'm going to give a warm welcome. The chef is in the building, y'all. Let's go.
Hey, how you doing, Macon County? Let me say this first. I don't want to miss nobody. I don't want to miss anybody. Patrick Wallace, hey, Patrick Wallace is watching. Nicole Huffman is watching. Gail Hall, how's everybody doing out there tonight? Dot Thomas is watching. Kathy McDuffie is watching. Kathy McDuffie Jones is watching. How y'all doing on Facebook Live?
Facebook.
Hey, Facebook, how y'all doing? Hey, Courtney TV.
Courtney TV. CTV in the building, y'all.
Hey, everybody, love all y'all, and I really appreciate y'all watching. But first of all, before we start everything, you know what we got to do. 100.7 FM WBZ with DJ Booty Rush at Hear Me TV, Tuskegee Virtual TV, Channel 181 in town, Channel 19 on campus with Pat Wallace, director, Kimberly Wright, Butch Baxter, and Jordan. Hey, Jordan, how y'all doing over there? Hey, we got a nice crew in the house tonight over there. You know, look at old Brisky over there. Brisky, you come over here and take a piece of candy, man.
That's a candy thief.
That's a candy thief right there, baby. Old Brisky, good guy, though, ain't he?
Yeah, he good.
Like old Brisky, like seeing him sitting over here. We got Miss Sheriff in the house. We got everybody in the house tonight. How y'all doing over there, Coach? You doing all right? Coach, you been doing some good things, baby. We got to ride around there, man. Go around and see them. Right. Way to go, man. Appreciate everything.
Everybody.
Doing a great job down there with the kids, man.
They really doing an awesome job.
Doing an awesome job. But tonight, we got Bobby Baker in the house.
Bobby Baker in the building.
Bobby Baker in the building over here. He's smiling, but he's a little nervous. I see his chest just moving, man. I see he's a little nervous. But you know, first time on, you be a little nervous.
Yeah, you be nervous.
But it's okay.
It's okay.
It's definitely okay.
Yeah.
But we got a lot of people here on Facebook Live. Hey, Yanni, how you doing, Yanni? You doing all right? I just said, hey, Gail said hello back. We got Yanni, my sister, on there.
Okay.
Catherine Williams, how you doing? Travell Fitzpatrick, Rod Randolph, how y'all doing? Betty Richardson Johnson, Brenda Long, Wesley McLean. Hey, McLean, how you doing, man? McLean, you all right, baby? Last time I saw McLean had an accident. He worked with the city there.
Okay.
He was chief for a while. Okay. Yeah, I need to ask him how he doing. He can say it on here.
Okay.
But hey to everybody I just called, Catherine, Travell, Rod, how y'all doing? Betty, Brenda Long, and Wesley, how y'all doing? And Dot Thomas, and my sister Yanni, how y'all doing? Everybody doing okay on Facebook now? Nicole Huffman, we got Nicole Huffman, we got Gail Hall, how y'all doing? Gail, Nicole, how y'all doing? Bobby Cox, yeah. Everybody.
We filled up tonight.
Yeah, we filled up. Hey, everybody. Just want to say hey, everybody, and y'all put your thoughts on here. When I look down, I try to recognize if you got any questions or anything to say. And we're going to go ahead with the Sheriff Report.
Okay.
Sheriff Report, June 8th to June 14th, 2018. Between the dates of June 8th to June 14th, the Macon County Sheriff Department in the last 7 days have received 109 volunteer fire transmissions, 1,214 landline calls, 276 E911 calls, 1,232 radio transmissions for a total of 2,831 contacts. And man, that's down.
That's down from last week.
Yeah,
that's way down
from last week. Yeah, that's way down. But you know, we expect it to be way up.
Right.
We always talk about that this time of year. These calls are way up. But they're definitely down this week, and that's a good thing.
Right.
That's a great thing. But we're doing good. We had a total of 12 complaints, which is not a lot of complaints.
Mm-hmm.
On 6-8 U.S. Highway 29 South, we had a burglary and a theft. On 6-8, we had arrests for murder. On 6-9, County Road 19, we had harassment. On 6-9, we had arrest on the possession of drug paraphernalia. On 6-9, we had another arrest for possession of drug paraphernalia. On 6-10, County Road 14 had a harassment communication. On 6-11, Pruitt Court, Apartment D, interfering with child custody. On 6-11, Gold Dust Road, we had theft of property third. On 6-12, Redland Downs Drive, theft of property. On 6-13, County Road 53, we had a shop fire. On 6-14, on School Street, we had a burglary and a theft. And on 6-14, Calico Lane, we had domestic violence, assault second.
Wow.
So that's what we had this week.
Okay.
And, you know, we hate seeing, and we did have unfortunately, we had a murder on 6-8, and the young man that committed the murder is in custody. Okay. So I have to commend my guys on that again. You know, they did a great job, and the guys in custody is always unfortunate when somebody loses their life, and thoughts and prayers out to the Williams family.
Okay.
Nobody deserves that.
Right.
No matter what's going on, and we fight hard, and my department fights hard to try to prevent these things. But sometimes things happen, and it's real unfortunate. But my prayers go out to that family. Matter of fact, heart goes out to both families, because everybody loses in a situation like that. Yeah. Not good at all. And I always talk about the violent crimes, and we hate these crimes.
Right.
We got to learn to live together. We got to learn to resolve situations without guns.
That's right.
Conflict resolution is the thing.
That's right.
We don't need this. We don't want this, and we don't need this in the community. We don't need this anywhere. So like I said again, my heart goes out to both families. But the young man that committed this crime is in jail.
Okay, great. Got him in custody.
Yeah, got him in custody.
Get some kind of closure to the family, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, it's everybody loses, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody loses.
Everybody loses, so ain't no winners in it. But you did bring justice, and that's one thing that do count.
Right.
So people, we got to put these guns down, man. We got to find out some type of solution. We always talk about it, what we going to do, what we not going to do, you know what I'm saying? I know people don't want to get rid of their guns, but you can't control them a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Well, back to what we talking about on the show, young people with guns. It's not just the young people, though.
Yeah.
But we have a big problem with young people fascinated with guns.
Right.
And everybody want to carry a gun, but everybody's not mature enough to carry a gun.
Right.
Everybody's not mature enough to have a gun.
Mm-hmm.
And we try to prevent that, I'm going to say hello to Courtney Fields again, and Gail Hall, Travell Fitzpatrick, Horace Eugene Hall, Miss McPherson, how you doing? Keith, Coretta Williams, how you doing? Coretta Williams Howard, how y'all doing? I'm glad y'all joined us on Facebook Live. But before we get to talk about this, we got a new guy here, Mr. Bobby Baker. Bobby Baker worked at the police department. I'm going to let you tell him a little bit about himself. And now he's one of my deputies serving the community and the county. And he does a really, really good job. And I'm going to let him introduce himself. And we're going to let him tell a little bit about what he's doing on the job. And let me say hello, Richard King, Big Dog Smith, and Kenyatta Cooper. How you doing? Angel Duplexis, how you doing? How everybody doing there on Facebook Live? And now we're going to have Bobby Cooper here.
Okay, we got
Bobby Baker.
We got to bring him in right. Like we got to bring him in right. Introducing right here on this station right here, we got Deputy Bobby Baker in the building. Y'all stand up and give him a warm welcome, y'all. Let's go. Yeah, come on. Good afternoon, Mr. Baker. Good afternoon. I know the people out there want to know who's Bobby Baker is, so just tell them a little bit something about yourself. You can be brief as possible if you want to, or you can be a little long-winded. It depends on how you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's on you, my brother.
Well, my name is Bobby Baker. I'm a native here of Tuskegee. I've been serving the community and at Tuskegee Police Department for 8 years or so, and just recently made the transition over to the county, so looking forward to being able to serve the county as well as I've done the city of Tuskegee.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
He did that pretty good for first time.
That's right. He didn't even sound nervous or nothing, you know what I'm saying?
But he nervous.
Huh?
But he nervous.
But that's all it is. Hey, that's how it be, though. You know what I'm saying? You might be, but you don't need to show it. You know what I'm saying?
You don't show it. But you know what? Bobby is a great guy, great officer. Right now he's kind of what I call a hybrid for my department. He's working investigation, also working patrol, and he does a great job.
Great.
And I was impressed with him and been impressed with him as an officer.
Okay.
Always has a great demeanor. Always treating people right. And while he was working for the city, anytime we needed backup, he was always there.
Great.
And that's a team player. And I actually called him because he was such a good officer, and I saw him caring about the community.
Okay.
I saw what he did, and I saw a little bit of myself on how he was handling himself out there as an officer. And I called him. I said, "Hey man, would you like to come over to the sheriff department and work some?" And took him a few weeks, but
right.
He made a decision. I'm glad he made a good decision and came over with us because I can use a good man. I always use good men that care about this community and gonna do the right thing for the people in the community.
That's right.
So that was just a great thing. I'm glad to have him over there.
So how do you like working with the sheriff department?
Well, I enjoy it.
Enjoy it?
Yeah.
Great.
I enjoy it.
Okay.
I work with some good guys.
Great, great.
That's good. That's good. Hey, Philip Harkins, my friend. D.L. Alford, how you doing? Willie Gilmore Jr., how you doing?
We got a pretty large group of
We
people.
got a lot of people. I can't pronounce that. Miyate? Okay, she said that's right. How you doing, Miyate? Burhan. Brenda Caldwell, how you doing? How everybody doing? I like to try to recognize everybody. A lot of people saying some good stuff.
Great.
Thumbs up and things like that. Just good.
That's what
And
we need.
also, let me go back. Okay, and I'm gonna recognize Miss King sitting over here too. Velma King sitting over here.
Okay.
How you doing?
It's Velma King right here. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Doing?
How you doing?
Okay? You doing all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she doing all right.
Don't put me on the spot like that.
We put on the spot. We said hello to you. How you doing today?
Yeah.
Doing fine. Okay,
All right,
that's
all
good.
right.
That's good. All right. But we had I missed last week.
Hey, that's what I know the people been wanting to know. What is Shaq? Because they love when you comes on there on Thursday. Now, I don't know I don't know if I'm gonna be a little bit out of the way by asking you this question, but we family here.
Yeah,
so I'm
we
saying
family,
we're among
family,
family.
yeah.
So where were you this past week? Well, you couldn't even make it to the show, so you got to be doing something very, 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 very important. Now, I want you to tell the people where you was at.
Of course, you know what I was doing, but I'm gonna tell the people because you want me to tell the people.
Okay.
But one good thing about what we're trying to do, we're trying to solve crimes.
Okay.
And and I hate to bring up something that happened bad, but back in April 13th, young man, Mr. Hayden was killed over on County Road 13.
Okay.
And we had 4 suspects. Mm-hmm. And I am proud to say that we took 4 people in custody for that murder. Mm-hmm. The last young man, the 4th young man, was caught down in Florida by the U.S. Marshals. He was put in Polk County Jail. And I went down there, me and some of my men went down there and got him from Polk County Jail and brought him back here to Macon County so he can, he can face the music. Let's just say face the music.
Right.
And everybody's innocent until proven guilty, but we're pretty sure we got the 4 people that were involved in this murder. And we wanted to bring some closure to the Hayden family. Mm-hmm. We all took this personal. And I'm not going to just say this one personal because we take all of them personal.
Exactly.
But this was something that, we wanted to do very badly. We had to want to do it. I traveled all the way to Florida to get it myself.
Right.
And that's just a good thing, and my deputies did a great job. They traveled with me, and we brought that young man to serve or face justice.
Right.
So that's where I was last week. It had to be something important.
It had to be something if you missed. Yeah, because you dedicated to.
I'm very dedicated to the sheriff.
All of the whole team.
And the people in the community and the county.
Right.
So that's where I was. I think that was a good reason to miss them.
Yeah.
I miss y'all, but I think that was a good reason.
Right. Great reason.
I just have to say great job by my guys, all my investigators, people that worked hard on this case, and we didn't do it alone. The SBI was with us, U.S. Marshals that helped grab them. So we just want to thank everybody that played a part in this.
Okay, great.
Since we were talking about that, we did say something about the other murder that happened last week.
Last week, okay.
That young man is also in custody.
So okay.
So I say it's unfortunate because everybody loses. Not only the 4 young men, I feel bad about that because their families lose too.
Right.
And definitely the victim loses, his family. So, when you're thinking about things and not thinking about things, man, just think about what you're doing.
Right.
Think about what you're doing. It's just all you need to do is walk away.
Mm-hmm.
Walk away. If you're thinking, wrong thoughts, just walk away. Don't do anything wrong, man. Especially when you're talking about hurting people.
Somebody, yeah.
It's just bad.
You got to think about the crime. What's gonna happen to you if you do that?
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of kids that don't think. I'm talking about. A lot of older people don't think either.
Right.
Before they make actions, but just you got to just sometimes just think, what can happen to me if I do that?
Yeah, if you do the crime.
You do the crime.
You do the crime, you got to do the time.
You got to do the time.
And we're gonna man, every resource we have to bring you to justice, we're gonna do that.
Right.
I promise you that every resource we have. And it's unfortunate that some of these cases haven't been served. Haven't been found out yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We still got some cases where we're looking for these suspects. Just all of them haven't been solved yet.
Right.
But we're doing our best to solve these. So if your crime hasn't been solved, don't think we're still not trying to do it.
Right.
You know, some of them are a little tougher than others, and we're still working on these crimes. So please don't think we're not working on your crimes, because we are.
Right.
We definitely are. But everything else is good.
Everything good.
Everything else is good. You know, just glad to be back, and glad to be here this summer. And one of the things we wanted to talk about is give you some tips this summer.
Okay.
You know, on how to stay safe and how to be safe in your house, because it's just so much going on, especially during the summer. Not just here, it's going on everywhere.
Exactly.
You know, it's going on everywhere, and you'll find out during the summer that you do have a few more crimes. You know, hopefully we don't have any home invasions. Hopefully we don't have things like that in our area, but things happen. So be sure that when somebody knocks on your door, you know who they are before you open your door.
Right.
You know, just don't go to the door blind and open your door for somebody that you don't know.
Right.
A lot of people come and they've been to my house asking for gasoline, you know, asking to use the phone and things like that, and they're sadly awakened when I come to the door. Because I come to the door with my pistol.
Right.
You know, and how I asked one person, how did you give out of gas down here at my house? I live way off the road.
Exactly.
So why are you down here?
Right.
If you were giving out the gas, you stay up on the road.
That's right.
You would have walked down here and say you need some gas. I might have thought about it, but you drove down here.
Yeah.
And I told the person they need to turn around and leave. And guess what? They got in their car and drove off.
Right.
So they wasn't out of gas.
Went out of gas.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he went out of gas. He got in the car and drove off.
They drove they drove off.
Yeah.
So they wasn't out of gas.
Went out of gas.
No.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You finna get some gas.
You can get some gas.
He want that kind of gas. He's scared.
But you know, people like that, and you have to be careful with people like that.
Right.
What were their intentions?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? What were their intentions? And you know, it's unfortunate that we have bad people that are trying to get in your home any way they can.
Anyway.
Any way they can. They get you to open the door. You know, they tell you they need to use the phone. You need to open your door and let people use the phone. That's just a bad idea.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some people pretend they hurt. And it's unfortunate that you can't help everybody these days.
Sure can't.
You taking a chance of a person's out there hurt and you open the door, you're taking a chance.
Yeah.
Because you see so many times now that people are not hurt.
Right.
They just trying to get in the house.
Right.
So we have to think about things like that. You know, those things are real.
Yeah.
Those things are real. And especially at night.
At night. Ooh,
You don't need to open your door at night for anybody.
Yeah.
What you need to do is call the police. You know, everybody know the police number. Call the police. You know, 727-0200. Or call the sheriff department, 727-2503. And we're coming. If you have any doubts, just give us a call.
Yeah. Because, I mean, most of the time, you know, back in the day when older folks, you know, they'll sit their chair a certain way in the window. And they'll see you when you even pull up.
Oh,
You know, so you can't even try no little fancy stuff with them. You know what I'm talking about? They know what you got on, who all in the car, what color your car was, what the tag was. They see all that. You know what I'm talking about?
They see everything.
They see everything.
They see
you know,
everything.
You wonder why they ain't like, though, because you look bad news. You know what I'm talking about? That's what they used to do back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
We need to go back to that. It wasn't no peepholes then.
No,
They had the blinds to a certain way. They could see everything.
And people always talk about the day when they can leave the door unlocked.
Right.
You know, they can sleep like that, the door unlocked, door wide open. Those days are long gone.
Yeah, you're right
Those
about
days
that.
long gone. And we like trusting people. We like humanity.
Yeah.
But, man, there's just so many bad things happening.
Can't give people rides no more.
Can't give people
They
rides.
walking, you want to stop and give them a ride, but you can't know what their intentions is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They desperation. It's hard. I mean, that's the way it is.
That's right.
You know,
That's right. That's the way it is.
bad. You know?
Bobby, what you think about that? I told you he was nervous.
He
over
put him
here.
on the spot.
He put him on the spot.
Yeah, man.
Bobby, you got a thought on that, baby?
As far as,
People stopping to help people. What have you seen?
well, I wouldn't stop and help anybody. What I would do is I would just go ahead and call the police officer, you know, and call the police department and ask them to help. But you just never know what's on the person's mind,
There you go.
their intent.
Yeah. I'm breaking them in right now.
Yeah, but I used to, let me tell you something that I had experience going towards. Y'all probably seen this thing guy going toward Pike Road. It's a guy who used to have a fan belt, and he had a gas can. And he always says his fan belt broke and he needs some gas. He sat in the same spot all day and tried to collect money You know, soliciting money. Yeah, it was going to a Pike Road in between Wall and Pike Road. Right in that little area was a little crossway. It's been several years ago, but every time I go through there, he's there. And he was soliciting right there. You know, told me he need gas and his fan belt broke. He had a fan belt, long fan belt.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Like your fan belt broke, he needs some gas. And everybody get stopped. They stopped. They give him $1, $2, whatever. You know what I'm talking about? All day long, he stayed right there. And it's kind of hard to even stop. Now, sometimes when I see people out there with signs or something like that, and you know, you might want to give them $1, but I tell them stay right there. I throw it to them because I don't want to get hit. Or either, you know what I'm saying, come too close to my car, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just throw it to them. They don't care how they get it.
No, they
you know
don't
what I'm
care
talking
how
about?
they get it.
I just throw it to them so, you know, I like to do stuff like that because it come back on you. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. But I don't want them to come to the car and get it. You know what I'm talking about? So, they have home sound, I work for food, all that kind of stuff like that. I throw them $1, $2, I got it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I want them to come to the car, approach the car, you know, so.
That's true. Yeah. Hey, look here, I got a lot of people I need to say hello to on Facebook Live, and then we're going to do the drop,
Okay.
So let me say hello to Grant Fraker. Hey, Grant, how you doing? Alicia O'Neill, hey, my friend, how y'all doing? Nisha Davis, how you doing? How you doing, Nisha? Marvin Copeland, Ruby Calhoun, Adrian Taylor, Brenda Brown, Regina Howard, Andrea Jackson Perry. Hey, cuz Laura Smith in Georgia last week, cuz. How you doing down in Florida? Want to say hey to everybody down in Florida. Y'all doing all right? And just hey to everybody here on Facebook Live. Tanika, hey, Tanika. You didn't bring me no treats. How you doing? You didn't bring me no treats?
Yeah, what the treats?
Hey, my sister-in-law, Kimberly Brown. How you doing? Jerome Sanford, how you doing? Miss Katrina McMillan, how you doing? And Yashika Frazier, how y'all doing, everybody? Everybody doing all right? We're on Facebook Live. We're going to go ahead and do the drop, but I can still talk to y'all on Facebook Live.
All right, we're going to do the drop real quick, y'all. This sheriff report.
Hey, Tuskegee, make sure you watch the Macon County Sheriff's Report with Sheriff Andre Brunson every day at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. on Tuskegee Virtual TV, Channel 181 in town, and Channel 19 on the TU campus, hosted by DJ Booty Rush. Be sure to check out our live stream every Thursday evening on YouTube at Tuskegee Virtual. We're keeping Tuskegee in the know.
DJ Booty Rush in the building.
And you know this, man.
All right, we're back. We're back.
Hey, we back on Facebook Live, back on the show. Got a lot of people on Facebook Live making some good comments here. Just glad everybody doing okay on Facebook Live, and that's getting bigger and bigger. Hey, Miss Crenshaw, my friend, you come on up here, Miss Crenshaw. I'm glad you're here, Miss Crenshaw. Come on up. Come on, roll your chair on up here by me. Come on,
Get one of
Miss
them high
Crenshaw.
chairs. Give her a high chair. She got a high chair up there.
We can trade if she need to.
Get one of them high
Trade
chairs.
if she need to. Come on in, y'all. Facebook Live.
In the building.
Here home in Macon County on WBZ. We got Miss Crenshaw coming in. We're going to get her a seat here while we making this transition. Y'all hold on just a second.
Hold on.
We'll slide over for Miss Crenshaw. My
In the
friend.
building.
Yes. How you doing, Miss Crenshaw?
Blessed by the best, too blessed to be stretched.
Oh,
I like that.
Hey, you know we got to bring her here. We got to bring her right, y'all. Let's bring her right.
Yeah,
We got Miss Crenshaw in the building, y'all. Give her a big warm welcome, y'all. Let's go.
Yeah. Welcome here. Warm welcome. You know, Ms. Crenshaw does a lot of great things in the community. She's pulling the people together, and I definitely like what she's doing with this domestic violence. But not it was just domestic violence. She's doing a lot with the young people, too.
Right.
So just want to give her a round of applause. Say thank you. We've been waiting on you to come.
Been waiting.
Talking about you coming, and then when you said tonight you were going to be here, I was looking for you, Ms. Crenshaw.
Right.
Yeah,
She been for a minute, though. She just been in the break room.
Hello, everyone. I've been waiting in the break room. I got a partner,
Oh, you got a partner?
I got a partner.
What partner you got with you?
Erica Muhammad.
Hey, Erica, how you doing? You might well come on and say hey to everybody here on Facebook Live and everybody here
Get them
on
earphones ready.
WBZ. There you go. She getting y'all set up there.
Oh,
And
yeah.
y'all can turn around and
Is it
wave
too
to
loud?
everybody on Facebook
Is
Live.
it too loud? Is it too loud? It's right.
No, that's good.
Go
Okay.
get it.
Wait with everybody on Facebook Live back there. And Yes. We got a crowd here tonight, but that's a good thing.
It's a great thing.
And what we're talking about right now, Ms. Crenshaw, is just young people with guns and the trouble that we're having with young people with guns. It's just unfortunate that we have had 2 murders here in the county, this year, and it's a good thing that we did solve those, but we don't want any more murders. We don't want any more violent crimes.
Right.
So what advice would you give to the young people about these guns?
Since I'm a mother of a murdered child by gun violence and one gravely injured over something could have been a fist fight.
Right.
My thing is guns are weapons.
Right.
You are responsible for what you do when you handle a gun.
Right.
You young black men need to stop this foolishness.
Okay.
Talk about it. I'm not talking about the ones that want to rob somebody. I'm talking about the ones that are friends with people.
Right.
And they get angry. Back in my day, you put a popsicle stick on your shoulder
Right.
and knocked it off. Then somebody pick it up
That's right.
and knock it off again.
Yeah.
Killing, you're ruining your life, the lives of the persons that you killed and their mothers and fathers. We as black people, we need to get it together
Got to get it together.
because it's genocide. That's what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
The guns, we need to probably have a buyout. Now, I saw something here in the community that really shocked me. I was in my car leaving the place, and something told me to stop, and there was a car behind me, and somebody came out of the corner and had them AK whatever. First time I ever seen one in real life. He was trying to cover it up with a towel. And the old Crenshaw back in the day, I would have followed him.
Mm-hmm.
But being 70, I sat in my car and I began to cry.
Wow.
And I began to pray. I said, Lord, wherever he's going, let him have a flat tire.
Mm-hmm.
Let him run on the pothole because I didn't know where he was going.
Right.
And I waited around and nothing was shot up here for a while. But then I heard about some shooting on Benson Avenue. And we got to do something different.
Right.
You got children raising children.
Mm-hmm.
So these young people that are shooting, and to me, there is no special criminal.
Right.
I met so many through the years in
Right.
prison.
Right.
I said, you ain't that smart.
Right.
Because you got caught.
Right. Right.
And then you're going to take somebody's life.
Right.
Because life don't mean nothing to them.
Mm-hmm.
15 years ago, I went back home to New York, and I was driving, and I went to a regular store I used to, and I saw the kid couldn't have been no more than 10.
Wow.
He had a gun in his. I said, what?
10 years old.
And I know he was selling drugs out there.
Wow.
And I said, we're losing them.
Right. We losing them.
This didn't happen overnight.
Right.
It didn't happen overnight, and we're not going to fix it overnight. But just like Mr. Crenshaw said, when we were coming up, it was a fight.
Mm-hmm.
You put a popsicle stick on your shoulder, you drew a line.
That's right.
We drew a line and said, you step over this line.
Yeah.
Or we put some dirt in our hands and say, knock this dirt out.
Yeah.
That was the baddest man.
That's right, yeah.
But when that fight was over, it was over.
It was over with.
We didn't resort to guns. We didn't resort to knives and violence. We didn't say, wait till I come back.
Yeah.
We did it with our fist in and it was over.
That's right.
Not saying that fighting is the right thing, but it's certainly better than shooting and killing somebody.
Exactly.
At least you got it taken care of right there like men.
Right.
And that's what we say, do it like men do it. But we have so many things going on with the TV, with the rap songs, with the anger management, with the mental illness.
Right.
It's just so many different things going on that's contributing to what our young people are doing. And it's not just a problem for law enforcement, it's a problem for everybody.
Right.
People in the community have to work together.
That's right.
And we can't take anything for granted to solve this problem. We have to sit down and talk and come up with ways to deal with this problem. And it certainly is a problem. But everybody has a part in this. We're talking about, like we said, mental illness. We're talking about anger management. We're talking about a lot of different things that contribute to this problem.
Right.
And we all got to work together to deal with this. And I'm sure everybody has a story. Everybody has been close to hurting somebody. But you got to have a calm head. You have to have a reason, a rationale you know, and be able to do this in your mind, not to pick up a gun and shoot somebody. And I know Ms. Crenshaw said something about a buyback. That might be something we can do, and I know Montgomery does it all the time. But these kids don't want to give up their guns.
Right.
You know, and you think about a buyback, that means they might be going to steal somebody's gun, break in somebody's house just to get a gun, to get the money to sell.
Right.
So that could be a good thing, could be a bad thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I know these young people don't want to give up their guns.
Right. Right.
You know, if they got 3 or 4, they might, you know, give up one. But they're not going to give up those guns like that. You know, and they're easy to come by on the street. You know, $5, $10.
Yeah.
You know, these kids are getting these guns.
Right.
And we got to figure out a way to get them out of their hands.
Exactly.
You know, I want to say hello to everybody again. Johnny Ware, Pasteur Provo, Angela Banks. Hey, how y'all doing? Sharon Murphy Durham, how you doing? Tina Reeves, all my friends. Sherry Stroud, Sheikah Frazier. Hey, my sister-in-law, Miss Bibb Garrett, how you doing? Miss Drisker, Deion Drisker. It's Stasha Jackson. How y'all doing, everybody? Welcome to Facebook Live over there. Want to say hello to everybody, and y'all continue to tune in here with Facebook Live. I see my cousin says she got to come to Alabama just to get some of these treats from Tanika. Cause it'll be worth the ride, because she definitely can do it.
Oh, yeah.
And I hope she brings something up here before we go tonight. She said she got 30 more minutes before she put them in there.
For real.
But boy, she got some treats, man.
I'll be here all night.
But this is amazing here with Facebook Live, man. I really like the Facebook Live. So many people tuning in, and we really appreciate that. We really appreciate that. And people back at home, I'm not neglecting y'all, because, you know, it's always hello and love to y'all. But we're just talking about these young people with guns. If y'all got any ideas, please give us some ideas. You know, this is not a problem just for me and a problem for the people here on this panel, but it's a problem for everybody in this community.
That's right. That's
and any way that we can work together, you know, a lot of people say we need to find things for these kids to do. That's okay, too. They need things to do, but we still got to get these guns out of their hands. Because if you invite them to a basketball court, they're going to bring the guns now. If that's what they want to do, they're going to bring the guns. This not everybody.
Yeah.
We got some great kids around here that don't want to be around a gun or want to be around a weapon. But then we got some that feel that they need to.
They got to have it.
They got to have it. And, you know, and I can't say I don't understand that, because the first thing it says I need to protect myself. But let us do that.
Right.
That's what you hire the sheriff, the police, and all of them for, to protect you.
Right.
And we're going to do the best job we can in protecting you, but you make it hard when you have a weapon on you. Definitely make it hard when you have a weapon on you. So we got to think about that, and we just got to take these guns away from them.
Got to.
Just got to take these guns away.
These young men, man, they feel like if you take their gun away, they feel like they don't have advantage over the next person who they into it with or get ready to be into it. It's about advantage.
Yeah.
Everybody for advantage. They don't want no equal. Well, if he beat me, if I win, if he lose or whatever, we're going by way. No, they want to have that edge.
They want to have that edge.
The extra edge. So therefore, with the extra edge, they feel like they always gonna win.
Yeah.
So that's the type of mentality they have.
Well, I wonder, are people thinking on the lines, if you get caught with a gun, should there be stiffer penalties? You know, would that help?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That might help. I know down in Florida, they don't play having a gun.
Oh, yeah. Zero tolerance.
Zero tolerance for having a gun.
Zero tolerance.
Yeah, in places like that, you know, over in China, you better not get caught with a gun.
Yeah.
You know, and you have very few murders over there. Like
you better even draw a gun.
Yeah, you have very few murders. So I wonder, but, you know, we always talk about, you know, having the right to bear arms, and that's good.
Right.
And I wouldn't want anybody taking my guns away from me.
Right.
But there's a way and a place to have your guns.
Exactly.
And that just toting them around the street, I don't think that's the place.
Right.
You know, and I don't think it's the place to have them illegally.
Right.
So we maybe it's something that we need to think about. And I don't think I'm talking about taking your gun.
Right.
Because everybody has the right. You couldn't take my gun from me.
Right.
But you need to be licensed and trained to carry a gun, I think, before you have a gun.
But what are you protecting? What did you protecting if you carry it every day? You know what I mean? You got to go to work. What did you protecting? Nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What are you
like
protecting?
I said, unfortunately, a lot of young people think they need a gun to protect themselves just walking the street.
Just walking the street, but
you know, but I think it's more dangerous than anything, because if you have a gun, you're more apt to use a gun.
Right.
If you don't have a gun, you only got your fist, then you're more apt to use your fist.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have to.
Yeah. You get more power. You get more angry. Anything. You know what I'm talking about? You want to.
Yeah.
You want to be in tour with something. You got your gun. You feel like I got the edge. You know,
Right.
That's just the mentality that they think about. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
So
and we got here. Hey, I spoke to Deion Drisker. Cherry Purefro Low. How you doing, my sister and brother over there? How y'all doing on Facebook Live? Marsha Hughley Simmons, how you doing? Wynn Collins. Hey, Wynn. Good to see you again and hear you on Facebook Live, my friend Wynn Collins. Reginald Brown, my buddy Reginald. And Stuart Davis, how you doing? Miss Sandra Brown. Miss Sandra Brown also. How y'all doing? Ann and Sandra and Reginald, how you doing? Wynn. Marsha Hughley, how y'all doing, everybody on Facebook Live? But, we go back to saying, if you don't have a gun, you can't use a gun.
Right.
And if you do have a gun, you want to opt to use a gun.
Right.
But we just want to get these guns out of the hand, and maybe we'll come up with some type of buyback.
Somebody need to come up with some type of idea, because there's too many brains in this city here, man. Too many smart people that can come up with a solution. You know what I'm saying?
The parents need to come up with a solution.
The parents, right.
There ain't nowhere in the world I'm gonna be a parent and know my child got a gun.
Right.
Oh, I'm calling the sheriff.
Right. If it's in my house,
You're
right.
investigating where he got the money from
To get a gun.
and why he got a gun.
Right.
Right.
There's no, we gotta get these parents.
Get that mic. Give it to the mic. Yeah.
Okay.
Give it the mic.
Get the parents to step up to the plate.
Right. Right.
That's all. I mean, I enjoy working with my children down at Seeds.
Mm-hmm.
Phenomenal young people.
Right.
But next, I'm going to step up to the parents soon.
Right.
Because it's time.
Right.
You need to know where your child is. I mean, back in the day, let them street lights get dim.
Right.
And you weren't in the house.
Right.
My mother came after me with a switch, and I was ducking and dodging and ran right into her. So, the parents have to take back the house.
That's right. You're right.
And my thing is, call the sheriff if you got a problem with your child.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Because I got tired of working in the prison at Kilby, meeting all these folk from Macon County.
Macon County.
They were so proud they come over and introduce themselves to me.
Wow.
Why are you here?
Right.
In this prison?
Right.
I'm here because I'm working.
Right.
Somebody needs to step up. I'm not afraid of no children, and I'm 70. They probably could beat the bricks off me, but they would know they was in a fight.
Right.
Now you got children saying any and everything to their parents.
Can't do that.
You can't do that. Put him out. Put her out.
Yeah.
Let them sleep outside for a little while.
Right.
And them homies that hang with them in the day when they sitting on the porch, they ain't asking you to come in the house and stay.
Right.
So I think it's about the parents.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's
It's
where it starts at.
It always starts at home.
It starts
I
at
say,
home.
hey, again, Reggie Brown. I appreciate that comment, Reggie Brown. I really do appreciate that. Sandra Arnold, how you doing? Tonti Simpson, how you doing? Everybody doing okay? Think it's time for another drop real quick.
Drop.
Yeah, another drop. And we're going to say, hey, to everybody on Facebook Live. Again, get you caught up there on Facebook Live. Appreciate everybody.
Okay, here's the drop, y'all. Let's go.
Hey, Tuskegee, make sure you watch the Macon County Sheriff's Report with Sheriff Andre Brunson every day at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. on Tuskegee Virtual TV, Channel 181 in town, and Channel 19 on the TU campus, hosted by DJ Booty Rush. Be sure to check out our live stream every Thursday evening on YouTube at Tuskegee Virtual. We're keeping Tuskegee in the know.
And you know this. And you know man.
Well, just sitting here thinking about that, and thinking about this, maybe we ought to have some classes and some, some things with the parents and ask them what kind of problem they're having at home with the kids, and maybe we can find a solution to start. That's where we can start.
That's right.
We need to ask them what kind of problem they're having. How can we help them in the home with the kids? You know what I'm saying? Now, I mean, that just could be where we need to start.
That's right. Start right there.
A lot of people, and I'm not going to say a lot, I'm not going to say that, but some of the parents might not have great parenting skills.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they just need a little help on how to deal with these youngsters these days, because these kids are different now.
You're right.
They different from when they're way more mature than we were. They exposed to way more things than we were.
That's right.
Because of social media, Facebook, and all those things. And maybe these kids are just too advanced for the parents right now. And maybe they need a little help to catch up.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So maybe we ought to start that.
Start up. That sounds good.
Maybe we ought to have some seminars for a hotline for parents. Yeah, a number that they can call and, say, my kid is doing this. My kid climbing the wall. What should I do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My kid on top of the house. What should I do?
Right.
Just different things. Hey, we need to help you.
That's right.
And maybe that's where we need to start.
That's a good start. Yeah. Good idea.
Yeah,
It's a
some
great
parenting
idea.
classes.
Parenting class.
And maybe a parent hotline, like you said.
yeah.
You know, and if we don't have the answer, we can definitely find out for you.
That's right. Comment.
What comment you want to read? Laura. Hey, Laura, so proud to Macon County supporting your sheriff, his family, and staff. They represented well in Polk County last week. Sheriff Brunson, you and Grady Judd take care of business. Parents certainly need to step up and take on their responsibility and stop trying to best friend with their kids.
Right.
And you're right, Laura.
Right.
And that's a good comment.
That's a good comment.
That's a very good comment. And that's a good comment from my cousin who takes it upon herself to keep a lot of kids.
Okay.
She does a great job with these kids she have in her home. And she raised these kids right. And she does all she can to keep these kids out of trouble. So I have to commend my cousin, Laura, down in Polk County, Lake Wales, Florida. And thanks for the comment, cuz. Very good, very good. LaVon Martin, how you doing? Cindy Highsmith, how you doing? Angela Gray, how you doing? Jasmine Bentley, how y'all doing, everybody? Glad you joined us on Facebook Live. And I keep talking about, you know, what's going on with these kids today.
Okay.
And people who take time with these kids, man, they know that they're really our prized possessions. Mm-hmm. And you get what you put into these kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whether it's going to their head, you know, the knowledge that you give these kids, what they see you doing as a parent, that's what they're gonna do.
No matter what you tell
No
them.
matter what you tell them.
Yeah, no matter what you tell them. They go by what they see.
They go by what they see. So, you know, we got some great parents out here. We got some really, really good parents. And I'm not going to say we got bad parents, but some of the parents just don't think the way we do it. They don't think before they act. And we can definitely help them with that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, your children, naturally, they love you.
Right.
And they do, and they think what's right, you know, what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not always doing the right thing around these kids, but they do what they see.
That's right. That's right.
So we have to do a better job of that.
Okay. You got somebody behind you. I know behind you. You come to them, introduce yourself.
Introduce yourself.
Good evening. I'm Erica Muhammad.
Erica Muhammad. Let's give her a big round of applause, y'all. All right, we got Erica Muhammad in the building. Come a little close to the mic so the people can hear you. Okay. So what you got to tell the people out there, Miss Erica Muhammad? Since you've been in the back, you know, spectating and seeing everything going on.
Well, it's definitely an
Go a little close,
interesting,
yeah. Mhm.
interesting conversation in terms of how to help our children to be children of God. Is really what we're talking about.
Exactly.
And they have to be taught their godly nature,
Right.
which they probably don't even always know about.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things that we do with my organization that my husband Scott Muhammad and I run, Seed Incorporated,
Okay.
Students for Education and Economic Development.
Okay.
So one thing we do a lot of education with children having to do with character
Okay.
development.
Okay.
Because character development is not really a subject that you get in school. It's something that you would normally get in the home.
Right.
But you don't always get that in the home. So that's one of the things we take time to teach.
Great.
And what we have coming up, we're actually doing a 2-week farm school
Okay.
because economic development is really important for children to learn how to become part of the economy.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
if they're not part of our economy, they're going to find some other ways
Exactly.
to make some money.
Right.
So we have to teach that. So we have a summer camp, 2 weeks coming up, 18th through the 30th. And
Okay.
We're going to be in the Ridgewood community, and we'll be teaching agriculture to be hands-on, so they'll actually be growing organically.
Wow.
And we'll do character development. Ms. Crenshaw is our business teacher.
Okay.
Our
Okay.
money management teacher, so we'll be doing business and marketing, so they'll actually learn how to manage their money and learn how to put together budgets and the things that business owners need to know.
Exactly.
And their children, but they need to know this too, because children need to run businesses starting
Exactly.
now.
Exactly.
And so that's one of the exciting things that we have coming up.
Great. 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 Great.
Economics has a lot to do with crime in the area.
Yeah, exactly.
Economics is really, really big.
Yeah.
You know, economics bring about a lot of the crime and violence that we face today.
Right. Right.
You know, and you can tell, you just look at it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and by what they're trying to do, you know, if you teach them, show them a way that they can feed themselves and provide them for themselves, you're going to cut out on a lot of crime.
Exactly.
You're going to definitely cut out on a lot of crime. So that's a great thing.
Right.
And I'm glad y'all doing that. And like I say, you know, everybody needs to come together and figure out they might be able to save 5 people. They
Right.
might be able to save 10 people.
Right.
They might only save one. But that one that they save is worth it.
That's right.
And what if Miss Crenshaw saved one? She
right.
saved one. What if I saved one? You saved one. He saved one.
Right.
Then we're building these numbers and saving people.
Yep.
And that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
I see Miss Belinda Hart on here. Hey, Miss Belinda Hart, teacher over at Tim. She does a great job over there. Veronica Cage, David Smith. How you doing, Junebug? You doing all right? That's back home, Junebug. How y'all doing? Welcome to Facebook Live, everybody. Thank you for joining us. See my homeboy David Smith. We call him Junebug.
Junebug.
Junebug. Belinda Hart does a great job over there as a teacher over there, man. And Veronica Cage, how y'all doing? Angela Gray, did I speak to Angela Gray? And I know I said Cindy Highsmith and LaVon Martin. How y'all doing? Glad you joined us. But we only got about 5 more minutes or 4 more minutes, so we got to start saying our goodbyes. But very interesting conversation tonight about these guns.
Yeah.
And I think it's something we need to continue because we need to figure out ways to cut out all the violence.
Right.
And in our community, that's what's important right now. You know, it's important to cut out the violence. It's important to get these people working and finding jobs that'll help in this community. If you cut down on that, you're going to definitely cut down on the crime and violence.
Right.
So those are things that we need to do, and we need to continue to work together. And I'm glad all these people on my team, you know, I know everybody in here on my team.
Right.
Some of them playing quarterback, some of them playing running back. But somebody got a block too, though.
That's right.
Somebody got a block too.
Butch.
But I want to say thank you to everybody listening out there, Macon County, WBZ. You know, always fun to come on the show. Always good to be around good people. And I love y'all out there in the county here, Macon County. Want to give a blessing to all my law enforcement brothers who are out there trying to do the right thing, especially people at my sheriff department. You know, everybody that work at the sheriff department. And I'm not going to single anybody out. But I also got to say, I want everybody to send some prayers out to Stephen McCoy and his wife. Stephen had a little stroke, and he's up in the hospital. He's in Tallahassee right now.
Okay.
Great officer, man. Great officer. And his wife works over at Piggly Wiggly. They're great people.
Right.
You know, and he's sick right now, so we got to say a prayer for him, man, and hope for their speedy recovery. And anything y'all need, please let us know. Love y'all, and wishing he can hurry back and make it back, you know, to the job. So that's Stephen McCoy, a great officer.
Also sent a
Macon County Sheriff Department.
prayer out to Pat Wallace's mother.
Pat Wallace's mother.
Miss Alfreda Wallace. Yeah, she's in the hospital. Yeah, she's in Baptist East in Montgomery. So send a prayer out to her as well.
Yeah, and also Steen Piner, her father passed, so we got to say a prayer for them.
The Piner family.
Yeah, the Piner family, got to say a prayer for them. And just everybody, if we don't call your name, we don't know that you have somebody sick or something, but if y'all put it on Facebook Live, we'll definitely say it.
Right.
But anybody we miss, our prayers go out to you. It's not, you know, charge it to the head, not the heart. Because
Right.
the heart want to say something good to everybody.
The head don't know.
And Sabrina Turk, how you doing, Sabrina Turk? You doing all right out there, Sabrina Turk, on Facebook Live? Travail Carter again, Ralph Lewis, how y'all doing out there on Facebook Live? Appreciate y'all watching. Just want to give everybody a shout out.
Okay.
Everybody
Everybody.
in the whole listening area.
Everybody.
Shout out.
Everybody shout out.
And you better give a shout out to your wife.
Oh, you know that I got to do that all night long, baby. I want to let you guys do a quick shout out to anybody you want to give a big shout out
your
to.
wife and family, man.
A quick, do something quick shout out.
Well, I want to give a shout out to my wife. I know she's at work, but hey, I'm on my way home.
There you
Okay.
go. All right.
And I'm going to shout out to my husband, to all of our committee members, and especially to the children in the Ridgewood community.
Great.
And I want to give a shout out to my Facebook friends. I'm short only 7 piggy banks. Y'all been coming across it. My kids need the banks to put their money in. Thank you.
Great. I want to give a big shout out to my wife and kids and family, and also to the cast here. And we got a new additional member of the cast of her program here. We're gonna have Kim Otis City in the building. We're gonna have Jordan in the building. You know, Pat, he's not here tonight. He's with his mom in Baptist East. Also, we got my man Coach in the building. We got Mr. King and his mom. Is your mom? Miss King in the building. We got my man Butch, and also we got We got a new network here. That's going to be television right here. That's Courtney TV. She's in the building. So she got the Facebook thing going on here. Right. So therefore, that's why you guys being able to comment. Yeah, she got that going on. Yeah, CTV.
So we're reading the comments.
Yeah.
And that's a good addition to what we're doing, man.
Great addition.
And get a lot of input on here, man. That's great.
Now where Bresky went?
Bresky stepped out a minute.
But yeah. But that's our program. Sheriff Report. Thank everybody for tuning in to the best station where in the nation.
Hey, love your family. Shout out to my family. Shout out to all my folks down in Polk County, Florida. Shout out to everybody in Macon County. Thank you for joining us.
Peace on this particular day.
Peace.
It is June 14. We out. This is Drop.
We out.
Hey, Tuskegee, make sure you watch the Macon County Sheriff's Report with Sheriff Andre Brunson every day at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. on Tuskegee Virtual TV, Channel 181 in town, and Channel 19 on the TU campus. Hosted by DJ Booty Rush. Be sure to check out our live stream every Thursday evening on YouTube at Tuskegee Virtual. We're keeping Tuskegee in the know.
And you know this, man.